All right. First and foremost, we're going to get into some news around the league, and let's start in LA. So, apparently, the Staples Center, out of the blue, randomly, like it came from the clouds, just got a new name. Don't know if you heard it. Let's face it, no one's ever going to call it anything other than the Staples Center. That's just how it's going to be. But because of, yes, an unbelievably large amount of money, it is now going to be named the Crypto.com Center. Or as Russell Westbrook thought, the Crip Center. That actually happened. Starting on Christmas Day, it will be the Crip Center. See Rip on Christmas. Merry Christmas, Los Angeles Hoop fans. We have got a gang war here at the old Staples Center. And nobody's really happy about it. Besides a couple of people in the front office, really the Bus family. They're getting $700 million for the naming rights, split up between all of the little family members who have no other jobs but to just suck off the teat of the LA Lakers. Yep, Singapore cryptocurrency company Crypto.com just paid AEG, the owner and operator of the arena, $700 million for the naming rights. $750 million almost. Truthfully, not enough to rename it from the Staples Center. Like the Staples Center, iconic name. Like literally, that's all you see, all you in your mind, all you see in the drone. Now they're gonna have to re-drone things. You know, it's a 20-year deal. 20-year deal. It's the biggest naming deal in sports history, and to my opinion, it is still not enough. Only one person is happy about this name change. His name is Chris Marszalek, the CEO of Crypto.com. Yep, I'd never heard of him before either. Honestly, not really sure what's going on in Singapore. I'm not really up to speed on it. Things have been going on in our country, so I've been a little insulated. You know what I mean? In the next few years, he said, people are going to look at this moment as the moment when crypto crossed the chasm into the mainstream. This is just such a brilliant move from the guys at AEG because the next decade belongs to crypto. And this positions LA and this particular venue right at the center of it, the movement. How? How are you, LA Laker, LA Clipper Stadium Arena, Crypto.com Arena now? How are you going to be the center of the crypto universe just because you changed the name of the arena? How? Are you going to be slanging blockchain wallets in the, causeway? Like, is it going to be like, hey, I'd take a Diet Coke, I'll take some fries, hot dog, and a quarter Bitcoin. It's like, and now, announcing Crypto.com season tickets. For 3 games, you get the 200 quart level, popcorn, soda, and a quarter of a Doge. Like, no. Like, that's not a thing. Like, that's not a thing. Truthfully, did it increase the number of staplers sold at Staples when they named it the Staples Center? Was it like, and now Staples Center will be the center of the office supply movement. Nobody will ever go to Office Depot now. It's only Staples. Did more people buy printer paper? Like, these crypto people are high. I may mention, yes, they probably are, because the Venn diagram of people who are interested in crypto and the people getting high listening to Joe Rogan talk about crypto is a Venn diagram so absurd that it's one fucking circle. Like, it's literally all the same people. This is like a classic case of someone with just way too much money on their hands, and they get high, and they think of, like, a brilliant scheme to change the world. First of all, again, like I said, nobody's ever going to call it the Crypto.com Center. You're only going to see it in a drone footage before it's TNT announcing they're going to probably fuck it up every single time saying at the Staples Center, because who doesn't still call them the San Diego Chargers? It's been years, right? It's still like San Diego Chargers taking on the Oakland Raiders. It's like, no, both of those teams have changed names and cities. Like, come on now. How many people and what kind of people are currently deep into crypto? It's not really cross-pollinating with the NBA, is it? Like, There's this, I hope not. In my experience, the kind of people who are obsessed with crypto are the kind of people who have like zero other hobbies. Like they're not watching basketball. They're just investing and researching and reading up on Reddit threads about crypto. So if Chris Marszalek, I don't even know if that's how you say it, is happy, who then is unhappy? Everyone else but him. Laker fans, Clipper fans, finally agreeing on something, right? This is dumb. This naming thing, this is very dumb. Twitter flooded with angry people, jokes, all-time high. So, like, I'm wondering now, are we just going to put, like, a Dogecoin dog meme statue outside of Crypto.com Center? And we're going to just replace Shaq and Jerry West with a Shiba Inu and, like, zeros and ones microchip falling from the sky statue. I just made that up. Like, how long until it's Vanessa Bryant being like, we've got a Kobe coin flooding the market in purple and gold. Like, poor Frank Vogel, too. Like, Frank Vogel is maybe one of the worst coaches in the NBA, having to coach the most visible team in the NBA, doing a terrible job. Just all of his deficiencies on full display. 2 nights ago, he put in Kent Bazemore, and who else was it? It was DeAndre Jordan and Rajon Rondo when they were up 2 to the Milwaukee Bucks. Like, terrible move. That's why you lost. And he probably doesn't even know anything about crypto. Like, Frank Vogel's out here having to be the front man, having to be the PR guy, having to sell this bullshit naming rights. He doesn't even know what it is. He has I would love to hear someone be like, hey, Frank Vogel, you're all in on this. So explain to me blockchain. Like, explain to me if the world decides we are, yes, going to only use crypto, what that means for our U.S. banking system. Like, get Frank Vogel on the record here to discuss the economics of now a whole new currency system. Like, we don't even talk about this. We are literally just allowing a whole nother form of currency in the dark web to be mainstream, being the new naming rights of fucking Staples Center. Excuse me. This is what he said in the post-game presser. It's tough. It's tough. Laker fans and really sports fans in general obviously know that building as the Staples Center. I understand the disappointment the fans will have, but that's just the way of the world. That's the business we're in. Almost universally around the country, there's a business element to naming rights with arenas, and it's really out of our control. Could we end up seeing, like, the Pornhub arena in Orlando? Could that possibly... If it's out of your control, how out of control is it? Like, at one point, is it, like, child slave labor, a.k.a. Nike Arena? Like, I don't know. Like, that's the best don't blame me, blame the man statement really you're going to hear all day. He's like, I don't know. Like, I just work here. You know? I just work here. This is what Westbrook said. It's the Staples Center. The Staples Center has so many great memories. Just for me as a kid growing up in LA, so many great things happen in that building. Regardless of the name, the building is still the building. And that's what's the most important. And that's all you can think about. Someone coached Russ better than they coached Frank Vogel. Because Frank Vogel did a terrible job. I'm like, yeah, that's right, Russ. It is the same building. It's not like they're tearing the building down. But Vanessa Bryant decided she was going to post about the Staples Center, forever known as the house that Kobe built. So, a slap in the face to the Kobe Bryant family continues. It will always, at least it wasn't like the helicopter center. That'd be fucked up, wouldn't it? So it's always going to be the Staples Center to me, no matter what they name on the slap the side of the name on it. I don't even think I said that correctly. No matter what name they slap on the side of it, that's right. So I think that this is just really the first salvo of the naming game when it comes to crypto. At my old place, we actually got into a deal with Blockfolio where they gave a Bitcoin out if you won your March Madness seeding. Yeah, they gave us a Bitcoin to split up. So much stupid money in crypto overseas in China because they're probably trying to take over the world and take over us. Now that there's just no way that greedy NBA owners like the Sacramento Kings, it's only a matter of time before the Sacramento Kings get a crypto-named arena. I don't even know if they'd want it. Honestly, I don't know if Doge would even invest in a dog shit franchise arena like the Sacramento Kings. Wouldn't it be funny? It'd be like they just changed the name of the team altogether, the Sacramento Bitcoins. That's how it happens. But I do think that is where the new game goes, and this is just the beginning.